Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we here.
Like no American team has ever placed in the history of the world at any of the major tournaments. We placed at Europeans, we just got third at Pan. And like I said, people thought that the team was ruined or our team is now going into adults to kill them.
So this is the next generation.
It's a machine, it's a system.
And they're going to take over too?
Yep. And they have, like Lloyd, she fights with me already. They're winning, teams and adults. And like I said, it's a constant ongoing thing. Machinery just don't stop. We get the adults things, so like, what we do, we take them to all the meetings. So we have the bus, we fly them out to California, so they understand getting the feeling of the real world for adults. In their mind, one day.
That's going to be me.
Yeah, so another thing too, when they finally get to the big tournament, they're not scared. It's not like the first time being in the arena. They've been in the arena since kids, since teenagers,
And this is a Tuesday night. I mean, if you can get a shot of the kids, I mean, this is like a ridiculous turnout. Like, I know some schools don't even get half of this on a good night. So a Tuesday night, you guys have a great time. Now, can the little kids, can they come out here? The ones that are competing for you, do they come out early as well?
I have a school in the back, on the first floor in the back. That's where the kids and teams train.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
Greg House.
He does all the strength conditioning with DJ, like Easton.
Greg, this is the strength and conditioning coach at Master Lloyd Urban Academy in Temple Hills, Maryland. Greg, what do you focus on most when it comes to the athletes here?
I focus on speed, power, and explosion, and also mobility. So to where we're creating dynamic movements, we also want to make sure that our athletes are healthy as well.
Oh, okay. So you worked with Mike Easton. So what's his regimen about? I mean, I seen he had like some kind of marine thing that he was doing online. Was that you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mike is a very special athlete. The things he can do physically before even coming in the gym were phenomenal. So we like to focus a lot on his mobility, his explosion, and being able to keep up these explosive movements throughout his fights.
So have you been working with DJ for his LOC May 10th event?
Yes, sir. I've been working with DJ.
So can you give us a little insight what DJ is doing? I mean, you don't have to give away any secrets or anything, but is he going to be ready first of all?
Well, DJ's going to be more than ready. I'll say this. You put a wall in front of the juggernaut, he goes through it.
Oh, okay. So he's going to be at 120%.
Absolutely. I just want you to make sure your cages are reinforced because they might go out of them.
That's what's up.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll let you get back to your workout.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga, started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom.
It's always constantly involved. I'm always studying, I'm always researching. Like, I spent some time at the Olympic Training Center talking to coaches down there, and that was life-changing for the program. We were training hard before I went to the Olympic Training Center, but after I came back and saw what the Olympians were doing, and when I was there, it was during the Olympic cycle, so they were training like full force, and they didn't understand about cycling because you can't train 24 hours a day all year. So there's a system for cycling. And there's a guy upstairs that was in the kitchen. Next year he'll be a world champion or should be, ready for that. But this year's not his year. He's going through the cycle, and so once he gets through the program, he'll be on point.
I mean, because a lot of people say Master Lloyd is hard to work with.
I am.
Well then that's it. Because I tell people, well, maybe you don't go to him to be nice to you.
Right.
You go to him to be a world champion. right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be a world champion, they don't necessarily pay you to be a nice guy.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yes, sir.
so like right now, I've studied this so intensely that I made the decision right now. My son's 9 years old. I made the decision right now. I'm not coaching him. I'm not teaching him. Macedoni teaches my son. Macedoni has only trained with me. He knows my system. So what he's teaching is my system. But I don't want my son to. I want to be a dad to my son. That's my son. Now, at some point later on down the road, I got to figure out when I'm going to do that. But right now, he's in good hands. It's not like he's at some gym or some martial arts school I signed up at, and I'm hoping their system works. I hope their system will produce a world champion. I hope their system will produce whatever it is that I'm looking for, right? I already know it does because it's my system. But I do have the, after, listening to the Hickson Gracie stories, at some point I do want to make sure he has a relationship where he learned from me directly also, but although he is learning from me now. But back to the athlete relationship and coach, there's problems with being friends with the guys because they think you're friends. And there's a time you get to hammer it down. And then after I saw some problems with the first situation where I'm friends with them, then for the next 3 or 4 years I just distanced myself. Wouldn't hang out with them, separate myself from them, and then I didn't like that too hard, and there's problems with that. Now I try to find a middle ground, and like one of our fighter houses, world famous Jungle. The guys lived in the jungle 3 or 4 years. Like I've been to the jungle probably 2 or 3 or 4 times because that's their spot. We go over there. We have other fighter houses also. We have three fighter houses, and it's balanced. And now we have a good flow.
Right.
They know the parameters. I know what the deal is. But the deal is the deal. When you come to the Olympic Training Center, if you mess up or violate a rule, you're going home. If you look at one of my first reality shows, I think we sent a guy. He lost his bedroom and he got sent to the basement. People are outraged about this. I'm the bad guy. I'm the mean guy. But in real life, real high level sports, you're not going to the basement. You're going home. And one of the other 1,000 athletes around the world that want that bed or want that space are coming in.
And well, that brings me to a good point because when athletes come here, they come here because a lot of your medal winners started somewhere else, but they didn't win until they came here.
Correct.
So it's almost like if you come here, this is what you got to deal with. So they know. So to speak, the expectations that you have before they get here.
I don't know if it's so much about what they got to deal with as much as the people that come from out of town or not from here that come here. They're coming here because they want the results that they see us getting, right? And we get the results that they see us getting because of this system. Now, once you come here and the system is what it is, like I said, it's hard training. I mean, it's not easy. But when people first want to come, like they aren't happy with the training they're getting. They're not happy with what it is. And sometimes people can get broke by it. I mean, there's people that come and 1 week in, 2 weeks in, they're going home. I mean, on their own. Like it's too much. Takes time for your body to get adjusted to it. But it's not like that year round. There's a competition cycle. There's a competition season. Same thing with Olympics. There's an Olympic season. We run our program like an Olympic program. The strength conditioning, you have your cardio, you have your weights, you have your nutrition, you have your drilling. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Would you say you dedicate a large amount of your life to this? It sounds like it because you definitely get out of anything that you put into it.
Right.
You probably amass hundreds of hours into this. Or now do you have the system in place? You have the coaches that know your expectations. Is it a lot easier now?